It's the Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from PUNKS, PB&J. Timeless Roofing, over 25 years of experience, licensed and insured, quality and integrity never get old at timelessroofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-853-0021. The Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from PUNKS BB and Jam, is sponsored by Ag South, Aiken Electric Cooperative, Amy Farm, Berry Insurance Agency, CM Tree Service, Crouch Hardware and Farm Supply, Economy Furniture, Edwards Heating and Cooling, Gentry & Sons Fencing, H&R Block, KRA Exterminator, Lake Murray Property, Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, Mix of Soil, Motorcoat Paint and Body Car Sale, Newberry Hospital, Northland Cable, Pascon Roll-On Services, Perez Tire, Persimmon Hill Country Club, Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing, PUNKS PB and Jam, Ramey Funeral Home, Reclaim Physical Therapy, Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, Saluda Young Farmers, Senator Billy Garrett, the Charlie Foundation, the Law Office of Nancy T. Jordan, the Ridge Baptist Association of Churches, the South Carolina Department of Education, the South Carolina Education Lottery, the Town of Saluda, the Wills Agency Nationwide Insurance, TimelessRoofingSC.com, and Tucker's Lawn Service and Landscape. We're so glad that you tuned in to Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from PUNKS PB&J. Call in your comments and questions at the Timeless Roofing call-in line, 864-980-7768. You're watching Saluda Now. And we're glad you tuned in to the Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, coming live from PUNKS PB&J. I tell you what, it sure does smell good here this morning. Miss Gwen and Punk are back there in the kitchen cooking up a good breakfast for you today, and also going to have a good lunch. I haven't been brave enough to ask Miss Gwen what we're having for lunch yet, but I'm getting the courage up, so maybe by about 7:15 I'll know. My sidekick Jeffrey Jordan is about to come by, as well as Paul Ergel. They'll be by here in a minute, but I already got one dummy here. How you doing, hon? Doing good today. I'm so thankful to be here, and I'm glad somebody finally showed up here this morning. Well, I tell you, I can depend on you all the time. Glad to see you. And we got Joshua Webb about to call in with our NFL picks today. Actually, Joshua just attended last night. Ivan up there last night, and he can tell us about that. And speaking of that, what about Atlanta Braves? I'm so proud of them winning their division last night, 5-2 over the Phillies. What a wonderful way to do it. Clean division there over the Phillies. And Brian Seneca said it's the best thing in the world. But right now we got Josh joining us for our NFL picks today. And Joshua, thank you for saluting now this morning.
How are you?
Doing pretty good. How was that drive game last night?
I was at a game last night. It was just some company party.
Oh, okay. It was a game last night. But the Braves clinching the NI last night.
That's pretty good. So you ready for these picks?
All right, yeah. Give us your NFL picks for this week.
For the Washington versus Atlanta, I got Atlanta getting the upset here. Chicago versus Detroit, I got Chicago winning that one.
All right.
Tennessee versus the Jets, Tennessee should easily win this one.
Right.
The Browns versus the Vikings. I got Cleveland win this one. Miami versus the Colts. Pretty sure the Dolphins are going to win that one. Cowboys versus Panthers. I got the Cowboys winning this one.
Mm-hmm.
The Saints versus the Giants. I think the Saints will win this one.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs versus the Eagles. I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are going to bounce back. They've been doing pretty rough lately, but they're going to get the win here. The Buffalo Bills versus Houston. I got Buffalo winning this one. Los Angeles versus Arizona. I think the Rams are going to win this one. And then I actually have the Seahawks upsetting San Francisco.
Oh, my.
I have the Ravens upsetting Denver. And then Green Bay is going to beat Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay is going to beat the Patriots. And I actually have the Raiders beating the Chargers here.
All right, a few upsets. Not many as we had last time, but it's a few upsets, isn't it?
Yep.
And how about our game of the week, South Carolina Gamecocks versus the Troy Trojans, where South Carolina is 7-point favorite over Troy?
I believe South Carolina is going to win that one.
All right. And Clemson versus Boston College. That line's Clemson's favored 15.
I think Clemson will bounce back.
Okay. Be a good redemption game for DJ. And how about tonight's matchup at Bettis Hurlong at Matthews Field, Saluda Tigers versus the Eau Claire Shamrocks?
Well, I believe they haven't even won a game yet, so, and our guys took that beating last week or the week before. Mm-hmm. I think we'll have the JV guys out there in the second quarter.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you there at Bettis Hurlong tonight, and thank you for those picks today.
Yes, sir.
And folks, that's Joshua Webb. He's our NFL man on Saluda Now. We come back, we're going to have Jeffrey Jordan joining us in the studios at PUNKS PB and Jam.
If your dream is a home out in the country, away from crowded neighborhoods, Ag South Mortgages can help you stop dreaming and start living. Call 844-AG-SOUTH, that's 844-AGSOUTH, or visit agsouthfc.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 61978.
We all need to be able to count on our jobs. Count on full-time hours and shift options. Count on competitive pay. Count on medical benefits and vacation pay. Count on on-site job training. Count on opportunities to grow into even higher-paying jobs. Amick Farms is now hiring for all shifts in the food production industry. You can count on Amick Farms for a career. Visit amickfarms.com to apply today.
Berry Insurance Group offers auto, home, farm, commercial. Call Will Berry today, 803-307-0030. Visit us on our website, berryingroup.com, and talk to Will Berry about your insurance needs.
CM Tree Service. Cody Berry and Martin Berry are ready to give you a free estimate. We're insured for tree removal and pruning. Call us today, 864-377-7898 or 864-980-0153. And like us on Facebook, CM Tree Service.
Save money, save time. Shop Crouch's First. Whether it's lumber, paint, hardware, electrical, plumbing, we supply you from feed to field. Yeti, Traeger, Blackstone, Costa, Salty Britches, Milwaukee, Makita, and much more. Come by and visit us today. 508 North Main Salute or call 864-445-0063. From PUNKS. We're back here with you on the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sport Drive, live from PUNKS PB and Jam. Thank all of you for getting here with us. And Jeffrey, glad to have you back with us, man. I've been missing you.
I tell you what, it's been a while. I've been aching to get back between COVID. And, had a little family trip I went on a couple weeks ago.
How was the family reunion?
I tell you, it was good. It really was. It was good to get to see all my cousins. You know, once your older people pass away in your family, your grandmothers, it gets tough to keep the family together.
That's
so we're
right.
doing our best as cousins to stay together and continue to be. And a lot of good laughs. We enjoyed it.
And we're glad that you're back, and we look for a great matchup tonight. We're going to play Eau Claire.
Absolutely. I tell you, I wait to get on this, Burton.
Yes,
I met you on that sideline again. So, just thought about Friday was just, you know, oh man, it was scary. But I think everything should be good. And if we can make it to in the school today, we have a game. I'm excited about it.
That's right. Let's come out and support our Tigers. We're going to begin with our Jim Booster Burger tailgate rally. Then the pregame at 7 and the kickoff 7. Right now we have Willie's Winners coming up. And Willie Knows. Let's talk Willie this morning. For Willie in the Lakeland, Willie Knows. Sponsored by Palmetto Peanuts. You can find his boiled peanuts as well as roasted all throughout the years.
Good afternoon, sports junkies. Well, region play starts up for the majority of high school teams and getting deeper into conference play for college. Boy, what a weekend. Those kitty cats were once mighty are now hacking up fur balls all over the place. But let's not forget, these city slicking birds in the center of the state, they acted like they couldn't lay an egg. Well, we'll see what these two can do to get back on their winning way. I went 9-2 last week, and I'm now 40-7 on the year. That's an 85% winning percentage. No one in the Index Journal picks can compete with me. Now this week's Willie's Lakeland's top 10. Drop it down 2 to number 10, the Greenwood Christian Hawks at 3-3. Moving into the top 10, the McCormick Chiefs at 1-2. Down 2 spots to number 8, the Emerald Vikings 2-4. Moving up 2 spots, 96 Wildcats at number 7, 2-2 on the year. Moving up 1 spot to number 6, the Lawrence Raiders. They're also 2-3 on the year. Moving down 1 to number 5, the Dixie Hornets, 4-1 on the year. Number 4, Saluda Tigers, moved up 1, and they're 3-1 on the year. Staying at number 3, the Greenwood Eagles, receiving 1 first place vote, and 4-1 on the year. Staying at number 2, the Clinton Red Devils, 3 first place votes, 5-0 on the year. Number 1, Abbeville Panthers, receiving 5 first place votes, 5-0 on the year. This week's games. Dixie at Show. The Green Hornets driving through the shoals for a rematch of game that the Hornets of Dixie came out on top. Different stadium, same result. Willie's winning, Dixie. Boone Christian at Orangeburg Prep. The Hawks fly south to the land of the Indians. By the time the Hawks fly back north, they will have another win under their wings. Willie's winner, Greenwood Christian. Eau Claire at Saluda. The Tigers will find the Shamrocks ready to be picked. The felines find a lot of luck in this game. Willie's winner, Saluda. Union County at Clinton. The Yellow Jackets swarm into Red Devil country, only to find that these Devils will be too hot for the Bees. Willie's winner, Clinton. Crescent at Abbeville. The Tigers visit Hike Stadium Friday, only to be stuffed into the old loser tank by their tails. Willie's winner, A-Town. 96 at Heathwood Hall. After an exciting win last week, the Wildcats would take it on the road to Columbia, where the Highlanders are. The Highlanders will pull the plug on this Wildcat party. Willie's winner, Heathwood Hall. High school game of the week. Greenwood Eagles at Lawrence Raiders. Coach Liner takes his Eagles into his old stomping grounds, looking for that first region win. The Raiders will put up a good fight, but the Eagles will prove to be too tough to tame. Willie's winner, Greenwood. Austin College at Clemson. The Eagles fly into the valley and take on an injured bunch of felines. After licking their wounds, the Tigers put up a good fight, just not enough. Willie's winner, Austin College. Troy at South Carolina. The Trojans invade the William B, only to find an angry bunch of Yardbirds. Willie's winner, South Carolina. College game of the week. Arkansas at Georgia. In a top 10 matchup, the Pigs come into the hedges looking to put their tusk into the Yard Dogs. These Yard Dogs will prove to be too tough for these backs. Willie's winner, Georgia. Well, that's this week's picks. Let's get out there and support your local teams. Until next week, get me out of here, Tommy.
All right, and we thank Willie for coming by. That is sponsored by Palmetto Peanuts, and he has boiled peanuts and roasted peanuts all throughout the Lakelands, and we appreciate Willie for doing that. And we want you to pick your winners right here, and we're going to talk a little bit about that with Jeffrey Jordan. We have our pick'ems up for today, and the game of the week this week is South Carolina versus Troy. Last week's game was Clemson Tigers versus NC State, and Jeffrey, nobody got that right.
Be honest with you,
Yeah.
Burton, it was setting itself up. I mean,
Yeah.
NC State, I thought was got a decent little ball team. They got a good head coach. They've always played Clemson fairly tough.
Yes.
And I really sum it up as being a game that the Tigers should lose or could lose. And I also, at the beginning of the season, I thought Clemson would lose against. After we played Jordan, what was all kind of the head, I said, okay, every game. So they lost two. So there's one more out. So we should be in the adventure with the Tigers.
Now, speaking of that, of course, they're playing Boston College at 7:30 a.m. We'll talk game a little bit. But the first game, card here is Georgia, Arkansas. It's 19 on the card. It's actually 18 overnight.
Yeah, I think Arkansas got a pretty ball club, but Georgia another monster. So far, best defensive line in the country. Linebackers can run, fly around. They're not going to give up a ton of points. They're just loaded with weapons. I mean, you can tell they've been top 5 recruiting nationally. I think 19 will hold up. Maybe.
And I was surprised even not on Robert. But anyway, I got a gallery here. We'll laugh at me. But anyway, I'm surprised that college game day is actually Athens tomorrow. But at the same time, Arkansas is undefeated. I think that's why they chose to go. So we'll see how, and I predict that the Bulls the spread. All right. Now, next Texas and Texas Christian. Texas is just a 6th favorite at Texas Christian. What about that game?
Upset now, TCU. Texas played well. And I think TCU's going to come out there and play well in the ball. It's going to be close for TCU or tough.
Yeah, I predict that upset too. I agree with you on that one. The next one we have on the card is to be, I believe, a noon game as well. And Wisconsin is only favored by 1.5.
That's one of those become games. I think just like this year they have Wisconsin will win. It's going to be to 3 points. I think it's going to be one way or the other. Maybe Louisville wins this game for Wisconsin.
Yeah, I lean toward the Badgers too because of that home field advantage. I think it's a 2 o'clock start there, and I need some glasses this morning. 3 o'clock game, and that's going to be at South Bend.
Yeah, that's Kelly's old team, Cincinnati.
Okay.
And I think they're actually ranked higher than Notre Dame. Notre Dame's had a couple scares this year. Florida State, I think, scared them. And I'm going to go with Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati beats Notre Dame by 10.
It'll be a good game to watch as well. Then we see Oregon going to be going to Stanford. They're an 8-point favorite by that 3 o'clock matchup.
I think on the road, I think that's that hold up. I'm Oregon 17 points better than Stanford. Oregon's not playing, but she's pretty solid. So for them to continue their winning ways and Stanford.
All right, and then we see the next pick. I agree with you on that one as well. Then we see this is a 3S, and of course Alabama is favored by 15 points. There, Tuscaloosa.
Okay. He was undefeated, former assistants, easy record. Burton, people, this is going to be crazy. That ends this weekend. Alabama gets upset this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the thing is, can their defense hold Alabama enough times to outscore them? It will be as an outscore. Now, there's a part of stuff up on the bulletin board, his board saying, hey, there's a few people think I'm upset. I think Kiffin gets a Saban this weekend.
All right, we'll be tuning into that game, and I tend to agree with Jeffrey on that one, the way they played Florida last week. Then we see Oklahoma and Kansas State. Oklahoma going to travel out to Kansas State, and they're 11-point favorite over Kansas State.
I'd go home. I guess Oklahoma will cover. I'd stay at home. It can be a pretty tough team to play. So I think Oklahoma wins, but they do not cover.
All right. And I agree with you on that one. West Virginia is a 7-point favorite, and it's going to be at West Virginia. A close line, Jeffrey.
It is a close line. That's what's going to say where it is at home. This will be
While he's switching that one out, just switch it out with another mic. While he's switching against Texas Tech, and it is 7-point favorite, I'm going to predict an upset here. I'm going to away from Jeffrey thinks Texas Tech is going to upset West Virginia.
And I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence on that one. I just think it's Virginia hold up, but I wouldn't see Texas Tech coming in and it's going to be close.
It's going to be a close one either way. Now we see the next game, another SEC matchup. Florida
got off to a slow start against Alabama, and I watched them play, but Florida's pretty good. If they can continue that kind of tough game the rest of the year for anybody, and they win this ball game, and they cover.
All right. Well, I'm going to tend to go running game. When you take Florida's running game away, they're one-dimensional. Their quarterback's not good. Their receiving core is not good either. SEC opted upset by this one. Next, Oklahoma State is going to be hosting the 7 o'clock matchup, Jeffrey, where the Cowboys are 5.5.
I guess it was a 17-point game.
Yes.
I saw something that can, got a lot of good programs, so continue what they're doing, and Oklahoma State wins that game by more than the spread.
I lean right with you, bro, on that one. They're hosting Mississippi State, 7.5.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good game. But I like Texas A&M. I think they'll win the ball game. I think they're gonna. I really do. It's a good ball club. Coach, solid.
Right. The Penn State Nittany Lions, that loud crowd up, going to be hosting another game. I wonder if it'll be a whiteout against Indiana, for 13.
Take care of business up there. Right out. Frank, the guy's ready to play. He's a good. I like him. Vanderbilt. Coach stands for the right thing, and they'll take care of Indiana. I think they more than cover the spread on this one in the whiteout.
Yeah, I agree with you. See, it's a battle of the Tigers, Jeffrey. 3.5-point favorite LSU.
I'll tell you what, this is you said I can think about it. So late Needham, 12 best game. You kind of got positions, so you got to win this game. This was With the win, I do think it's going to be close. It'll be a 3-point game, but I'm going with LSU.
All right. That'll be a good matchup. And they always say the 10:30 p.m. UCLA is on site. UCLA is 3.5-point favorite.
This is his rivals. I'm saying they won't set them. Like I said, 5 points is not a lot. They're not the best team in the world. They're solid enough to go up to UCLA and come away with a victory, and maybe use this victory to springboard for the rest of their season. So
before we do our game of the week, we're going to go Clemson, Boston College. Clemson's favored 15 Boston College. They're in the Valley. It's a 7:30 matchup on ESPN.
You know, this has been lose to NC State. You see it coming. Lost to Georgia, where we didn't go defensively. And to be honest with you, I've talked to several people this week, Burton, and your quarterback, Big Cinco, he's don't think about that when you see him up there, but you know he has a lot of stuff he's facing. He's got to win for James and Doc Pepper, and they start talking Heisman, they start talking about national championship, they're talking about the greatest quarterback at Clemson, and following Todd Boyd, Deshaun Watson, Trey Lawrence. I mean, that'd be huge to feel. I think it's just too much pressure. This week, I think you'll see him play a little bit better because if you look at how the national championship's going, you still have to play for James and Dr. Pepper, but it's a lot of pressure off of him. He's also good to Lord. There's a lot of pressure. He's kid and he's over here on the East Coast. So I don't like excuses for him, but the fact he's 20 years old, he's doing stuff in his life. So I think that he'll right the ship. I think later I saw what Brazil lost for the year, ACL, and she was going to be out 3 weeks with his, and knee injuries come back anyway. So he won't be. I think that he was, but just got on the transfer. But yeah, I think I know they cover. I think that. Ukulele's good. Better. I say good, but I'm gonna say better. You got to find running. You got to have a running back. You got Joe Pace still here. Darren, you're gonna be thin running back too. Last week, sure one. So you got somebody running ball, but I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll cover. They will win.
I agree with you 100%. I think DJ had a game of his mind. I think he puts all the line in Simpson. It's going to be hard to get Boston College, but he will win by touchdown. And so we'll be tuning in that. Now to the game. A great game is the Gamecocks are going to match up against the Trojans. It's a 3:30 kickoff. Right.
Troy's the offense have the capabilities to score points. I think they'll do it against Carolina's offense. Right. That defense, to me, but they can generate turnovers. I think they can win the game. I actually think they'll win handily. What's the line on it? 20 Gamecocks.
Wow.
I know their offense is struggling, but I think that they'll put pieces together and do what they need to do. He continues to me to get better every week. The only thing we'll have him is more experience is going to be. And a couple throws, a couple missed last week, all together. Like I said, he's learning. Gamecocks cover be 3 times over. So.
Yeah, I'm predicting South Carolina to win, and also predict Shane to make coaching choices by going for Gus, and because he would have beat that Paul White kick, and he made both of those fields. I believe that it'll be a 10 game, a touchdown, and field goal over Troy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right on you. For what we got. But Beamer, that's one thing that talk about today. Youth being a new head coach. And that, he can tell the times this week.
Yes.
Feel like kick it.
Yeah.
But hindsight's 20. But I thought he would have good.
Now look at our region and tell you all the picks as region starts tonight. The time is Friday morning sports 5 lumps, PB&J.
Shop local with your huge savings and Bandcraft, Lazy Boys, Home Furnishings, and more. Visit our website at economyfurniture.com. Right on the corner, right on the price.
Excellent service when it comes to your HVAC unit. Pendant's has your heating and cooling business. They invite you to 644-445-008 or visit their website, edwardsonheatinglc.com. Go, Saluters. Gentry and Sons Fence Company, LLC. We provide quality fencing with quality services from chain link, pasture, privacy, and vinyl. Call for a free quote, 864-992-5425, and Justin and his boys will come out to give you a repair or install a new fence. Gentry and Sons Fence Company. When it comes tax time, look no further than H&R Block, 304th North Main, Saluda. They make sure you get all the deductions you need to save money. When it comes tax time, trust the professionals at H&R Block. Call them 864-445-2958 and like them on Facebook.
JRA Exterminating, the most trusted name in pest extermination. Remember, folks, whether it's cockroaches or piss ants, call Justin Anderson at JRA Exterminating today at 803-532-1122 or at www.jraexterminating.com.
For over 30 years, Lake Murray Properties has been helping folks in Saluda and surrounding counties. We are here to assist you with all or your real estate needs, whether buying or selling lake residential or farmland. Call Tara Berry today, 803-260-0344, and visit our website, lakemurrayproperty.net.
At Mid-Carolina Electric, we know the power and value of teamwork. Only by working together can we score our greatest achievements, both on and off the field. We're proud to be part of the Saluda team and continue to support our local students through programs like Bright Ideas, Washington Youth Tour, and awarding scholarships throughout the year. We're proud to invest in Saluda and your children's future. Just another way we're in your corner at Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative. Migs of Saluda, serving tasty dishes, appetizers, fresh salads, hot out of the oven fresh subs, chicken, steak, and seafood, and the best Italian dishes and pizza around. Visit them today, 216 Greenwood Highway. For a drive-through or pickup, call ahead, 864-445-9990. At Motor Coach Paint and Body, we put quality first. Whether it's your vehicle, RV, boat, or aircraft, we can handle it all. Leave it to us to take care of your insurance claim, or you can pay us right out of your pocket. So call BR Britt Reams today, 864-445-7747, and like us on Facebook. Newberry County Memorial Hospital, your hospital. Our mission is to provide exceptional care with a personal touch. Newberry Hospital is engaged in the passionate pursuit of optimal care, treatment, and convenience. Our goal is to always be the first choice for your quality health care needs. No one handles care better. NewberryHospital.org. There's only one thing faster than a Stuart Young offense. YourNorthland.com. With internet, cable, TV, and phone beginning at $25 a month, you can get out of the slow lane and into the fast lane in no time. So speed it up with YourNorthland.com. Northland Cable, a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger Athletics. And we're back with the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive. Call in 864-980-7768. We're glad to be joined by Jeffrey Jordan today. And right now we want to look at the polls. The Prep Media AA poll came out. Abbeville 1, Gray Collegiate 2, Silver Bluff 3, Marion 4, Barnwell 5, Saluda is at 6, 7 Timberland, Wake Hampton 8, Christchurch Andrews. Others received vote Philip Simmons, St. Joe's, Batesburg, Leesville, Landrum, Newberry, and AJ. And tonight's Region 3 of AA ball, as we start our week 1 of region play, we see the Newberry Bulldogs at the Columbia Capitals. What you think on that?
I think Newberry will right the ship here.
Yeah,
take this game, improve their record to 2-3, and I
Oh, okay. That game was last night. Okay.
Did I pick that right?
You bear one.
Well, I tell you what. Man, if it was that easy on Saturday.
34-0. Woo.
Yeah.
Okay. Gray Collegiate in Batesburg ain't played last night. They're playing tonight at Batesburg.
Yeah, I take Gray. Gray's going to roll Batesburg up, I think, for sure. And this is going to be the tough one, that next one, that Eau Claire at Saluda. That's going to be the tough game to pick.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to pick. And when we come back, we're going to have Coach Stuart Young on the show with us in just a moment. But how about Gunnar Stockton? He is really ramping up his numbers, Jeffrey. In fact, I think he's only 7 TDs away from breaking Deshaun Watson's record in the state of Georgia.
And with half the season to go, I mean, you look, barring injury, he'll set that record. I saw a lot of people saying, I saw a lot of comments, that Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson rarely played the second half of a ball game, and Gunnar Stockton's playing the whole time. It's what you want to do. If a record is important to you, but you lose him to injury, any fluke thing can happen. Right. When you're up 40 points. I don't know. That might be your season. But hey, I'm not a coach. I'm just sitting here talking about it, and I think it's a dangerous position to put him in to play for a record. If he's good enough to get the record, he'll get it. If not, he won't. But that's just me. I guess you have your name in the record books. I'd rather have a win by my name or a state championship than a bunch of records. But I mean, I like to win.
Yeah.
So,
well, with NIL too, that's all about the money now. So. And we see that with DJ, as you was talking about, he had a Dr. Pepper deal and a Bojangles deal.
Yes, I mean, that might be $1 million decision.
Ain't no telling.
We get him a record and he gets $1 million.
Because some of these college kids are earning what a lot of NFL players are earning in 1 year. So we're looking for a great matchup tonight. Saluda Tigers versus the Eau Claire Shamrocks. It's a 6 o'clock Booster Burger tailgate rally, followed by the pregame at 7, kickoff at 7:30. Interested in getting a ticket? You can purchase one by paper today through 5 o'clock. Saluda High School, the Added Touch, and the hardware store. Or buy it online at saludatigerathletics.com/events-tickets. It's time for the Coach Stuart Young Show on your Saluda Now. The Stuart Young Show, a glance back at last game and a look ahead to tonight's matchup. The Coach Stuart Young Show is sponsored by The Added Touch. Looking for that special gift? Look no further than The Added Touch. Gifts, framing, decorating, bridal registry, and Saluda Now Wear. It's all there at 116 North Main Street, Saluda. Call 864-445-7787. And we're glad to be joined by Coach Stuart Young. Coach Young, thank you so much for joining us on Saluda Now.
Yeah, appreciate you having me. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal.
Tell us a little bit about the last game we played against Rabun County.
I mean, it was an experiment that didn't go as good as we wanted it to, and when you go into a big environment, man, the fans were there. It was awesome, man. So, and it was just a great feel. And, the last time our program was in that kind of environment, we brought our A game, and the other team didn't, and we had our way with them, and this time we didn't bring our A game, and the other team did, and they had their way with us. And, I'm referring back to the state championship game, but it ain't no fun, and they were really good. I've never coached against a team that precision. They were so precise in everything they did, everything, special teams, kickoff, kickoff, kick returns, punt team. I mean, they flew around. They were just physical, and it was good for us in a lot of ways, though, because I think it exposed some things that we didn't know were there. And, sunlight's the greatest disinfectant. And sometimes when you get a big bright
things will be corrected. Bad snaps, fumbles. We had 7 plays where our defense was looking to the sideline, wasn't even ready to go with snaps. A lot of things that we had not known about our program that we do now, and we've been working to fix that in 2 weeks. And tonight, of course, last week we were not able to play Mid-Carolina. Could you tell us a little bit about what happened there? They had some COVID issues. We reached out to a couple people. It was not the right fit for either side, and wouldn't have benefited either programs that we kind of behind the scenes talked to. And we had some injuries. Unfortunately, we got 2 guys out for the year now with ACL tears, 2 starters. And then we would have had 2 starters out for another reason, including our quarterback last week. So he's back, and the other one's back. So we got 2 of those 4 back that left the game Friday, but the other 2 will be out for the year. So we needed to heal up mentally and physically, and I think we've done that, and I think we're ready to rock and roll. That's right, because we've got the Eau Claire Shamrocks coming to Saluda, and let's talk a little bit about that game tonight. Well, they're in a transitional phase as a program. They got a new coach, new staff over there for the most part, and they're trying to find their identity. They're in a different offense about every week, but I'm not worried about our opponent this week, no matter who it is. I don't care who it has been this week. We were worried about Saluda, and that's all we talk about, because we know, there's 6 seasons to a year, 3 winter workouts, spring to summer, pre-season camp, pre-region, and now we're at region. We're in the 5th one out of 6. Every one of those levels, you got to wrap up the intensity and the sense of urgency. And that's all we're worried about right now is hey, here we go, it's region time. All right, and we want to be part of that tonight, so get your tickets there at Saluda High School, the Added Touch, the Hardware, and we hope to see you there at the Bettis, 6 p.m. Booster Burger Tailgate, 7 p.m. pregame, and 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Coach Young, thank you so much for joining us on Saluda Now. Appreciate you having me. Thank you. And that's been the Coach Stewart Young Show, sponsored by the Added Touch. We'll come back. Me and Jeffrey's going to wrap up today's program.
Pascon Roll-Off Container Services, now serving the Saluda area with commercial and residential front-load dumpsters. Pascon has the perfect size container to meet your needs with 2, 4, 6, and 8 cubic yard dumpsters. Contact Pascon at 803-359-9334 and partner with a family-owned business from right here in your local community. Visit them today online at pascon.net. Perez Tire, new and used tires, repairs and oil changes, brake change, balance and rotation of tires. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., 182 Lee Street, Johnston, and 108 Batesburg Highway in Saluda. Call for your tire size, 864-445-3732. Come play the thrill of the hill at Persimmon Hill Golf Club. With the longest hole in South Carolina, you're sure to be challenged. Afterwards, unwind with your friends around the 19th hole in our restaurant. 126 Golf Club Avenue. We welcome to see you at Persimmon Hill Golf Club. Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing. For over 50 years, we've been serving our customers by providing reasonable services at prices you can afford. When it comes time to get your car or truck towed in, call us. 864-543-2957. We serve 96 and Saluda 24/7. Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing.
PB jamming.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
PB jamming.
Oh, I need something in my tummy.
PB jamming.
Oh, I got a lot of munchies.
Or a sandwich or a Twinkie or something cold to drink.
Cold to drink.
You supposed to say Punk's PB and Jam, fool.
Punk's PB and Jam, fool.
You know you supposed to say Punk's PB and Jam, dummy.
Punk's PB and Jam, dummy.
Come to Punk's PB and Jam. We open Wednesday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come see us. We'll see you there.
And we are live today from Punk's PB and Jam on the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive, and we appreciate them having us out this morning. And it's been a great morning, and of course we're starting our region play tonight. You heard that Newberry and Columbia played last night. We wasn't aware of that, but they blanked Columbia 34-0. And we're looking for a great matchup against Eau Claire Shamrocks tonight. We're going to be watching that Gray Collegiate Batesburg game tonight, Jeffrey. Really tuned into that and monitoring what's going on there.
Oh, absolutely. I feel certain up there in the booth, y'all going to keep us posted of what's going on. And that's a good game to look at. Gray's going to have Gray's ranked number 2 in the state, right?
Yes.
When we went over the poll, it sounded like a lot of familiar names, and all of them's off our schedule. So, I mean, we play a tough schedule, and I think that builds us for playoffs. So, we never run from anybody. Play a great schedule. We look forward to having a good night tonight and a great season going forward.
Well, folks, come out, be with us tonight. The kickoff is at 7:30. We'll have the Booster Burger Tailgate Rally at 6 and the pregame at 7. Well, folks, I appreciate you joining us here on the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive, and we hope you have a wonderful Friday. We'll see you next week and see you tonight on Friday Night Lights.
When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Ramey Funeral Home staff to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At RameyFuneralHome.com, you can find pre-planning information, obituaries, as well as resources for grief and healing. Ramey Funeral Home, a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger Athletics.
Reclaim Physical Therapy. Call us today at 803-317-6159 to book an appointment in our private one-on-one treatment environment or schedule an in-home PT visit. Reclaiming wellness on the path to wholeness. Reclaim Physical Therapy.
At Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, caring is a way of life. Our 176-bed nursing facility serves Saluda County since 1968. We offer 24/7 skilled nursing care, and our staff is consistent, compassionate, caring, and knowledgeable. Outpatient rehab therapy services are provided through Physicians Order Services. Call for a free tour, 864-445-2146 or saludanursing.org. Saluda Truck and Tractor Pool, the hottest pool in the South, at SaludaYoungFarmer.org. Congratulate our 2021 Saluda Young Farmer Scholarship recipient, Adriano Derrick, Wyatt Doolittle, Dawson Holzenbach, Quentin Miller, and Drew Proctor. At Saluda Young Farmers, we're committed to build a better community. Thanks for your support.
The Lakeland's conservative voice at the State House, Billy Garrett. From bringing new businesses to the Lakelands, to speaking to young people at schools, to recognizing civic organizations, as well as getting legislation passed at the State House. Your senator is working hard for you, Billy Garrett. The Charlie Foundation, building a brighter future here in Saluda. Since its inception, they have been working with Piedmont Technical College to make scholarships available to young people, as well as Girls State and Boys State, and community projects to make Saluda a better place. The Charlie Foundation, building a brighter future here in Saluda County. The Law Office of Nancy T. Jordan specializes in family court matters and representing individuals injured in automobile collisions. At the Law Office of Nancy T. Jordan, you get experienced, compassionate results. When you need legal representation, call 803-785-7879 or email Nancy at nancyjordanlaw.com. The Ridge Baptist Association is 24 member churches sharing the gospel of Christ. We partner together, serve alongside each other, learn from one another, and connect to God. We invite you to come visit us this Sunday in one of our member churches. Ridge Baptist Association, better together.
12 hours in a barbershop seems like a long time, which it is. But I tell you what, doing something that you like, it makes it a lot easier.
The South Carolina Education Lottery has provided over $800 million to help students attend technical colleges across our state, investing in a new generation of entrepreneurs, just like James.
The town of Saluda, working together for the betterment of our municipality. We encourage the Tigers tonight, both on the field and off the field, as they work in the classroom. And we are a proud supporter of Saluda now. The Wills Agency, your local nationwide insurance agent, is open to serve you with offices in Aiken, Batesburg, and Saluda. Call for your free quote today for auto, home, life, and business. Let me help you save today. James S. Wills Agency. Nationwide is on your side. Timeless Roofing, over 25 years experience, licensed and insured. Before and after, you can see quality and integrity. Never gets old. TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-687-4184, and tell them Cuz sent you. At Tucker's Lawn Care Services, we take care of your yard. Call us for a free quote, 864-993-7573. We'll cut your grass and landscape your yard at Tucker's Lawn Care. It's the Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from PUNKS PB&J. Timeless Roofing, over 25 years in experience, licensed and insured, quality and integrity never get old. At TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-853-0021. The Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from PUNKS BB and Jam, is sponsored by Ag South, Aiken Electric Cooperative, Amy Farm, Berry Insurance Agency, CM Tree Service, Crouch Hardware and Farm Supply, Economy Furniture, Edwards Heating and Cooling, Gentry and Sons Fencing, H&R Block, JRA Exterminator, Lake Murray Property, Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, Mix of Soil, Motorcoat Paint and Body Car Sale, Newberry Hospital, Northland Gable, Pascon Roll-On Services, Perez Tire, Persimmon Hill Country Club, Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing, PUNKS PB and Jam, Ramey Funeral Home, Reclaim Physical Therapy, Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, Saluda Young Farmers, Senator Billy Garrett, the Charlie Foundation, the Law Office of Nancy T. Jordan, the Ridge Baptist Association of Churches, the South Carolina Department of Education, the South Carolina Education Lottery, the Town of Saluda, the Wills Agency Nationwide Insurance, TimelessRoofingSC.com, and Tucker's Lawn Service and Landscape. We're so glad that you tuned in to Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from PUNKS PB and Jam. Call in your comments and questions at the Timeless Roofing call-in line, 864-980-7768. You're watching Saluda Now.